go after people, inflict pain on people. The intention would be to scare politicians, to scare political activists, but it seems this did not work on Professor Lovemore Madhuku, even though still nursing the wounds on a hospital bed. Professor Lovemore Madhuku underscored the importance of Zimbabweans defending the constitution not through court processes but through the streets, underscoring how it is necessary for the constitution to be defended on the streets, saying the constitution is not defended in courts. The constitution can only be upheld in courts of laws. But when it comes to defending the constitution, the people of Zimbabwe would have to take it to the streets. That is what is called defending the constitution. Taking it to the streets and making it a point that you suffocate the regime. That can only actually be the pure meaning of defending the constitution. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Hlonipani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. So let's hear Professor Lovemore Madhuku saying this.
Because you cannot defend the constitution just simply by saying it. The constitution is defended in the streets. When we go to the courts, we are not defending the constitution. When we go to the courts, we are upholding the constitution. I must emphasize that. When you go to a court, the purpose of the courts is to uphold the constitution, protect it. But to defend it, the constitution can only be defended in the streets. There's a world of difference between upholding a constitution, which is to go to a court, go to others and so on and say, look, can you enforce this, upholding? But when you're now talking about defending, you can only defend the whole obviously be street projects.
Yes, so it's Professor Lovemore Madhuku predicting that there would obviously in Zimbabwe be street process, because Zimbabweans cannot defend the constitution only through a court process, emphasizing that there would be a need for Zimbabweans to actually take it to the streets to defend actually the mutilation of the constitution. He has been consistent in calling for this, not only consistent but also leading in the front. We don't hear that the members of his party were beaten only. We hear that he was also being targeted. He was leading from the front. Very few opposition political party leaders leads in the front. Most of the opposition political party leaders actually send other people to protest, and then when something happens to those people, they deny them. Some they call them stupids, they call them different names, but they would have actually pushed the people through their statements for the people to go to the streets. But when it comes to Professor Lovemore Madhuku, he is not just telling people to go to the streets. He has been at the receiving end of actually defying this regime, which at the moment has actually declared a de facto state of emergency. It doesn't want to see the people of Zimbabwe meeting, especially those perceived to be dissenting voices, taking into consideration that it is undertaking an unconstitutional. We will continue to refer to the current process being initiated by ZANU-PF at the moment as unconstitutional process whereby Emerson Dambudzo Mnangagwa wants to increase his power by actually undertaking about 22 constitutional changes, targeting the voting system, targeting the judiciary system, targeting the voters' roll, targeting also presidential election, targeting actually numerous aspects of the constitution that will see his power and his position being strengthened. Military also is being targeted. And he wants to get rid of the clause that the military used to actually put him in power. He is getting rid of this actually clause, manipulating this clause. But the mind-boggling question is, will the military be limited by just a mere paper? Because what happened in 2017 was unconstitutional. But the longest serving demagogue was actually removed by the military, as unconstitutional as the process was. So Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa, thinking that he can politic, we saw these scenes playing out, especially during the last days of Robert Gabriel Mugabe. Unfortunately, I hate to state that we are also witnessing similar scenes almost towards the end of the regime of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa, because I must underscore that there is high probability that this year the regime of Emerson Tambutso Mnangagwa may fall. There is absolutely a high probability that this year, and in fact, it may be sooner than you can imagine. It will actually fall sooner than anybody can anticipate. So Professor, what Professor Lovemore Madhuku spoke about, that's the real way of defending the Constitution. And you don't go and clear to the thugs masquerading as Zimbabwe Republic Police. You just take it to the streets. Actually, this time around, you don't even actually listen to this government or any institution, because they have failed to listen to the people of Zimbabwe. They have failed to serve the people of Zimbabwe. You take the initiative to defend the Constitution, because those who have been mandated to do so have betrayed the people. That is what is happening in Zimbabwe. Mnangagwa has betrayed what people celebrated in 2017. They hoped for a better change. They hoped for a better life. But that did not happen. Thank you very much once again for watching us. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button, so that next time when we beam live, you become the very first one to watch us. You can financially support this channel by pressing the join button and be part of our members who are the heartbeat of this channel. You can equally do so by pressing the thanks button and send us stars. Wakanqumhlabane is signing out. Let me love and leave you. Let's meet on the other side of the live broadcast.